Hi, this is Bird from Bird's SVGs, and in this video I'll be showing you how I put the Bundle of Joy gift bag together from the Bundle of Joy SVG collection. First of all, I'm going to put the banner together, and you want to lay your pieces out textured side up, and you want the little arrow on the right hand side to be pointing kind of upwards and on the left hand side to be kind of pointing downwards. Pop some glue on your tab and join those pieces together. And then when you do the double fold on the ends, you'll see that one piece folds slightly lower and the other piece slightly higher, so you know which piece is your top and bottom. But you just fold along your score lines, and if you fold it this way, then you'll have all of your textured side will be facing forwards the way that you need it to be. Okay, I'm going to put my sentiment together. Now you could just use the backing layers because this front layer is quite fine. I've chosen to use it on mine, and because it's very fine and my glue bottle is not very, it's not got a very or hasn't really got a precision nozzle, I'm actually using my hand as a palette again, a glue palette. Obviously you don't want to do that if you've got sensitive skin or allergies or anything. But I'm just smearing some PVA on my hand. It just peels off when it's dry. And I'm just dabbing the letters into that. But of course, if you've got a precision nozzle on your bottle of glue, you'll be fine. I'm gluing my letters, my sentiment, directly onto the banner here, but you could add some 3D adhesive if you'd like to add some more dimension. And once I've glued these in place, I will then move on to making my gift bag, and then the banner will be ready for adding on at the end. You might want to be a little bit strategic about where you put your glue, because some of the letters, particularly on the bottom row, they overhang at the top and bottom, so you may just want to put glue along the middle areas. Okay, you'll see here there are actually inserts. There's two inserts and two pieces at the front and back of your gift bag. The inserts, you can see they're smaller, particularly on the knotted areas. They're really quite smaller there. So this piece here with all of the teeth on, this is going to be the base and the sides of our gift bag. So just joining them together, adding some glue to that tab. And then I'm just going to fold along all of my score lines, fold all the teeth in. And then when I've done that, I'm just going to roll the sides and just get them used to the kind of shape I'll need them to form when I'm putting the bag together. So you can see here, I'm just rolling them, getting them a little bit curved. Then the next step is to glue the front and back of the bag into place. So I'm just going to flip the base over, add some glue to these tabs, and then pop my front and back of my bag into place. So the base is held into place with one long tab on each side, and then the teeth will, help form the curve around the sides. So while I just wait for those to dry fully, I've got some little kind of oval pieces that form the center of the knot in the bundle, and I'm just adding one of those to each side. And once I've done that, the sides should be firm enough to work with. So I'm just bending them over, making sure there's a good fold on each side, and then I'm just adding some glue to the first couple of teeth. Now in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have added both the front and the back at the same time, because it's kind of obscuring your view a little bit. And I'm just bending all the teeth in so they're not getting in my way. And then what I'm doing is I'm pressing down those two teeth that I've got the glue on with my left hand, And then I'm making sure that they don't go past the edge on the front of the bag there with the other hand. And then I'm adding glue to about another 4 now. And because you've got a little bit of glue, a little bit of give with glue, what I'm doing is I'm kind of sliding the teeth into place until it reaches the edge of where the edge of the side of the bag is. And then I'm making sure with my right hand that it doesn't go too far and doesn't go over the edge. Sorry, I'm off camera there. But I'm just adding some glue to the rest of the teeth on that side. So I'm adding pressure on the inside, pushing the tabs downwards, but also sliding them towards the edge of the bag and making sure that I keep that curve. Now, I found that actually they went into place very, very well. So I'm being a bit brave on this side, and I've added glue to the whole side. So again, I'm pushing down with my left hand, and then I'm pushing the tabs down with my right hand, sliding them out towards the edge if they're in too far, but making sure that they don't go past the edge of that bag with my left hand. I just need a little bit more under those top couple of teeth there. And that's 1/2 of the bag done. So I'm just going to move on to the other side, and what I'm doing here is I've kind of flipped the tabs or teeth onto the outside of the bag, so I can add the glue, and then in a moment I'm going to try and be careful and get them to go onto the inside without actually smearing glue everywhere. So just ease that in. And there's plenty of room to get your hand in there to, you know, to put this together. So I'm starting at the bottom and adding some pressure to each of the teeth as I work my way up the bag, giving them all a couple of seconds each just for the glue to get a bit tacky, and then move on to the next one and keep working around the curve. And then here I'm adding glue to the last side. I think you'll be surprised how easily this bag goes together. I mean, if you were having a baby shower, you could probably, I mean, you may not want them this big. You may want to scale them down a little bit, but I think you could whip a whole table full of them up in no time at all. It really did go together very, very easily. And I tried to see how much I could actually fit in the bag, and I put a baby's outfit in there, and there was absolutely loads of room. So you could get, you know, a nice size baby gift in there, I think. Okay, here are the inserts. Now, because the shape of this is a bit bulbous at the bottom, what you'll need to do is when you add glue onto your insert is actually kind of pinch it in from the sides and really curve it, bend it. It will go in fine, and then when you kind of open your hand, it will kind of spring into place. So I'm curving it just to get it in there, and then it pops right into place, and then just making sure that it's central. It's got, you know, an even border on each side. And that's done. So that's all that you need to do with the insert, is just, you know, pinch it between your fingers and get a good bend to actually get it in the neck of the bag, and then it'll pop into place. I'm just smoothing it down, making sure it's just to cover up all of the teeth in there. I mean, it being white, they don't really stand out anyway, but if you want to cut your bundles out of pattern paper, you know, the tabs on the inside might stand out a bit more. So those inserts will just cover up those areas. Okay, just adding the banner now, and I just need to add glue to those 3 areas. So that's the middle strip, the diagonal strip, and the 2 ends just under the kind of V shapes. So I'm just pressing that into place, and then I just need to add some tissue paper and my gift bag's complete. And the easel card I designed to go with this gift bag can be found in another video if you'd like to check that out.